What's going on, fellow gamers, and welcome back. It's your boy Eileo here with yet another video, and in today's video we have the schedule maintenance notes for April 27th, 2021 for MSO. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so we have hopefully some spicy notes right here. So in case you guys don't know, we do have our newest Nat 5 that should be coming tomorrow, depending on what time you see this video. It might already be out, but Gian Wuchi, he gonna get that. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. If you thought I was gonna say the C word that rhymes with Wuchi, you were completely wrong. But anyways, we have Mr. Paintbrush Boy. I'll just call him Mr. PB Paintbrush because he does have the little paintbrush and a little tiny, like, is it like a talisman thingy that, you know, they do like the signs and stuff. They like throw stuff up there and it, like, you know, it does like seals and stuff like that. But anyways, you know, he'll have his RGB version and then also RGB versions and then also the light and dark versions. And he cannot be obtained from the 5-star selection ticket, which may be subjective to change in future updates. Skill books will be added for him. Once he drops, I'll definitely try and get updates out for him as well, video-wise. And then the clan quest now available. Try saying that like 55 times. But daily, weekly, and monthly clan quests have been added to the game, and you can complete quests with other clan members. And then certain clan quests achieved by clan members will also be broadcasted in the chat/clan wall. I don't really think that's important, but clan coins and points can be earned by successfully completing clan quests, which I think is cool. Not so much the clan coins, but if we can get like points, which can then like help me get like a Siegfried, for example, on the Casualty account faster than what I'm earning it right now, that would be super good. In terms of my Ether account though, I have like 14,000 points. It's irrelevant. But new skill is added. Lethal Strike greatly increases attack power in proportion to the target's total defense. Additional damage can increase up to 400% depending on the enemy's defense stat. The final damage output can be affected by other defense-related factors such as synergies, defense down, defense up skills, etc. So that's very interesting because we have Courageous Strike, which, in case you guys don't know, Courageous Strikers are used in Titans, and basically Courageous Strike scales off the Titan's HP. So, I mean, there's a limit to how much it scales off of, but in general, the more HP a Titan has, the more efficient Courageous Strike can use with its damage. Now, this move is basically the defense version of that. So if you have a defense aggressor and, you know, they have triple defense gems on them, which is how I like to run my aggressor, sadly. The issue you run into here is that, you know, Mr. Paintbrush dude could actually stroke one of your dudes out. Like, I don't mean stroke like that, but I mean he could take that paintbrush and just stroke it across your Ashermon's head and destroy them. So this could shake things up a little bit, but I don't really think so, really, because I mean there's people that use aggressors in PvP and there's people that don't really use aggressors. I personally don't really use aggressors, but then again, I'm nothing more than a casual, so it's going to be interesting to see how it's really going to be used. And maybe somewhere like Colossus this could be important, or any place where there's like a high defensive target, especially if you consider Mons after a certain point with the Elemental Tower of Chaos. So we'll have to see how that transpires, but I'm definitely interested to at least test it out and see how it works, because new skills are always great to have. And then for our Capture Festival, which starts in May, which is also your boy's birthday month, dude. Shout out to Eileo for his birthday month being in May. But unfortunately, we have like one of my least favorite Astromon, which is Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys straight up right now, I'm not a big fan of Gemini. Her stats just aren't amazing at all. If they somehow buff her up in the future, like once she comes out, maybe she'll be a lot more viable. But in my opinion, get her if you want. If you don't get her, it's not a super duper big deal. But anyways, the event starts from the 8th and it ends on the 22nd. So you have plenty of time to get her. You can get both light and dark. None of them are necessary. But if you need, I think, like a piss poor, is it SP Siphon? On Dark Gemini, you can use her. Light Gemini maybe heals, and then Fire Gemini is like a Nat 3 version of Fire Wild Fang. So if you are like just beginning the game, this could be your way of getting a easy Fire Wild Fang until you can actually build one up. And then Loki's on sale for Light and Dark. If I was going to choose one, I would choose Light over the Dark if you're willing to go and purchase one of these. 5-star Ashermon selection card will also be out, so if you want to get one of those, feel free to get it. You do get a Light and Dark egg with it. And then depending on if you get the second pack, you do get 3 Gleam eggs with it. Light and Dark Boltwing, you can fuse for those, but if you don't want it fused, you could always pay for it and basically either use the Light Boltwing in Titans, or you could use Dark Boltwing. I think it's actually usable in the later Golems. And then for the general updates and bug fixes, they fixed a visual glitch. They fixed an error with the Shady Shop's purchase limit for Astromon chips not doing as it was functioned. Fixed the bug causing Merciless Strike not to be benefited from certain debuff skills, though I don't know anyone that's still using Merciless Strike. MSL now requires a minimum of iOS 10. I don't have Apple, so it doesn't really do anything. Auto battle mode has been added to Hero Dungeon, Colossus Dungeon, and Dimensional Dungeons, and more. That is a huge smiley face right there. A huge smiley face. Players are now allowed to opt in automatically to skip 3 4-star rare, super rare Ashermons by configuring auto battle mode in the battle prep screen. That is super duper great as well. That's just more quality of life. If the player does not set a nickname when creating a character, player will be giving a free one-time nickname change ticket and a default nickname which can be changed later. Any nickname which contains guests will also be giving a free one-time name change ticket along with a default nickname. Darn, man. Darn. If only I put guests in my name, I could get like a free ticket, but that would require me changing my name, and I'm not about to do that because I would just change my name to something else. But we've already had this discussion in Discord, which, if you guys haven't joined, by the way, you need to go ahead and slide it over to the bottom of this link. Even if you're on mobile, you can download Discord from the Google Play Store if you are Android Master Race, or the Apple Play Store. I guess the Play Store for Apple, you can still download it. It's free. Make an account. Hit the bottom of this video at the description. Join the Discord and come hang out with the boys. I mean, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then the description of the skill Protection of the Fallen has been revised as follows. Grants 100% chance when falling in battle to trigger an effect that reduces damage done to all allies both for the current turn and for the next turn. A replay story on off function, which will allow us to replay the story mode, which is pretty cool. A switch to auto battle in 10 seconds function has been added to the settings. Oh my goodness, dude. The only issue I have with this is does not work in Elusive Thief, Region Defense, and World Boss. My biggest issue is Region Defense. Like, I will literally go set it, think that my stuff is on auto because it is on auto when I go to attack, but since it resets like every time you like do another match with someone else, I come back and I'm like, oh dude, I had to go walk my dog real quick. Okay, this should be over with. And it's like, yeah, it is over with. You lost because you ran out of time. This happens like every single week. I'm just like this. These people are gonna think I'm an R word. How is Eileo dying? How is he getting clapped by a level 31 player? I just set it and forget it, and yeah, so that's terrible. You guys need to take care of this. Region Defense needs to switch to auto battle in 10 seconds right now. That's the only reason why this function should exist. And then Accept All has been improved to claim all items, including all types of eggs and fruits. About time. And then 5-star Scheherazade, Fire, Water, and Wood has been added to the pool of 5-star Astromon selection cards. I've already talked to my boy Luca over there in the Discord this morning. Rest in peace to Wood Fibian for his squad. Rest in peace to a lot of Wood Fibians and whoever's squad if you're super duper in the Titans, because now you can pick up 2 Wood Scheherazades, and congratulations, dude. You are on your way to B, victory. You could also pick up a fire one if you wanted to. You could pick up a water one if you wanted to. You could pick up all three, or you could pick up none. It's really up to you, but I mean, that's cool, especially with the Ashermon selection card being back. And then an update regarding the Elemental Dungeon has been postponed until May. Not a super big deal there. I mean, they're going to make that just a better quality of life thing in general, so I'm definitely down for all of this. So not much in terms of like added content other than Paintbrush Boy, but you know, this mainly quality of life stuff, which is perfectly fine. At least, you know, they're communicating with us to some degree. I do wish in the future that we do get a different Capture Festival mon, but it seems like the past 2 years 433 has been just focused on the Nat 5s, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because they have been coming in pretty steadily, with Scheherazade coming in earlier this year, and now we have Jiang Wuchi going to get that. But yeah, it's nice that we have those guys. Hopefully there's going to be maybe 2 more coming out, judging from his track record. And of course his Primo Festival is going to start as soon as he comes out, which is tomorrow, which is no surprise at all. I actually called this over there on the Kaizen Discord. I was like, dude, it's the end of April. I know they're gonna drop him right before Clan Festival. I know they're gonna do it, because why wouldn't they do it? Like, I was just waiting, man. I was just waiting. But that's pretty much it. I'm pretty stoked to give him a review and see how viable or how anti-viable that he is. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Feel free to leave a comment below about what you guys are excited about, what you're working on, how MSO is treating you. How did your Heroes Festival go? Are you saving up for Clans Festival, or you're just hanging out, man? Just go and let your boy know. As always, guys, go and consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's totally free. And if you don't like it, which you will like it, it's totally free. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. See ya.